Okay, I'm here at a Perl conference, I recognize that, but I'm going to suggest to you that you might want to be learning Dart as your next language. Mostly TLDR because Google is making money with it. Lots of money. Over $1 billion per month flows through AdSense, AdWords, and their internal CRM tool. That's all Dart right now. They're committed to Dart. When they switched from GWT for AdSense to Dart, I'll just read the important figures here. 8 times quicker for compiling and starting the server. 6 to 7 times quicker in dev mode. 2x performance overall. And this is with people that were really familiar with GWT, been doing it for years. They cut them over to Dart. AdSense is 160,000 lines of code with about 100 devs, and they were both formerly in GWT. Where does Dart run? Server side, like Node.js, but with threads, finally, including shebang scripts. It can compile to binaries. In fact, a lot of the tools in Dart are actually compiled Dart tools. Browser side, all modern browsers, JavaScript transpilation. Tight coupling with Dart native Angular, which is what AdSense and AdWords are written in now, and a bunch of other properties that are coming out soon that I can't talk about. Full JavaScript interoperability, you pull whatever JavaScript library you want, you can talk to it. Flutter, this is the exciting thing. Write once for both iOS and Android, compiles down to ARM code, runs full speed, 120 frames a second, it's easy on that stuff. Already deployed apps using Flutter. It's better hot reload than any other framework. Makes your deployment and updates really quick. And there's some rumors about this thing called Fuchsia that actually might be an Android replacement so that Google can get away from using Java, because there's some issues about that. Okay. It's a modern language, strong but optional type safety, has generics, typing of aggregates, built-in promises, call them futures, and streams with async and await, so it looks like normal code, but it's really using futures behind the scenes. Built-in share-nothing isolates. These translate into thread on server and mobile, and web workers in the browser. Reflection for annotations, so you can add metadata to all your classes, instances, things like that. Really good IDE support, both free and commercial. Atom, IntelliJ, VS Code, WebStorm, and a bunch of others, even Emacs. Very active community. The pub already has thousands of packages. There's Gitter channels and mailing lists, and many of the main Googlers actually hang out here. Stack Overflow questions get answered fast. The code is controlled by an ECMA standard. It's not just Google's baby anymore. The source is on GitHub and gets a lot of community commits. This is not just Google's thing anymore. There's something like 45 websites listed on the Who's Using Dart page already. And DartPad runs live snippets, so you can actually show somebody. You can also pass those along, kind of like whatever, those little things you can pass things around. Okay. Hey, mine goes blank. I didn't write it in, too bad. Very familiar language concepts. It's pure object-oriented. Everything inherits from object. Top-level functions, class and instance methods, lambdas, even nested functions, which I thought was clever. Very simple scoping, not like Java. If it starts with underscore, it's private. That's it. Very simple. Full exception management, including try-catch, and finally, scales well to large projects, but with a minimum of boilerplate, unlike Java. Google estimates that it took them only about 2 weeks to take an existing Java programmer and scale them up on Dart. Very fast thing. Because it has familiar syntax, type parameters, optional parameters, fat arrow notation for single expression bodies, Smalltalk-like cascades, but finally done right. See me afterwards so I can tell you what that means. Getters and setters have the same syntax as member access, so you can convert from having a normal member variable right and having it be a special getter and setter using it without changing the rest of your code. Very familiar operators, of course. Batteries included. It comes with full, mature libraries. I'm not going to list those. You can read them. Okay? And again, additional solutions in their pub already. Pub because it's like darts, and you do darts in a pub. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ah, now I get it right. Okay, the build tool can take a Git URL for a dependency, so you don't even have to publish it to the pub. You can just say, this Git repo is one of my dependencies, and it automatically keeps fetching it down when it needs to. More information, dartlang.org's got everything you need. You can play with it right now at dartpad.dartlang.org. No install, just start seeing some of the examples that are there. You can also watch. I have a couple of episodes of Floss that I've done, one with the lead advocate for it, next with the Casper Lund. Casper Lund, by the way, came from the V8. So the VM is really fast because it's based on the V8 technology. And tomorrow I'm taping a talk on Flutter from Floss Weekly. Check it out. Thank you.